check out my friends. Been a hell of a weekday. Well, the week was kind of not fine, but you know, today was, whew. I know I've said before in the past where I was like, oh man, this is the busiest day I've ever had. This is the busiest day I've ever had as a teacher, or possibly period. I was on either a phone call, a Zoom call, a Google Hangouts call from 9 a.m. until about 4:30 p.m. I did at one point say, fuck it, I'm taking a break. So I got up, I went grocery shopping, because that's how I take breaks. And I got us lunch, and then I went right back into the phone call bit. I was super behind in grading. Welcome back, everybody. How you doing? I need this evening coffee. That I apparently just breathed in, and hey, we just went from day to night. I can feel when the time is right, like a gun waits for war. There's no use being so extreme. Sorry, that's a Spock Spears song, Day for Night. I just realized that this is a bug gym. So both Goopsy and Big Alpha are going to dominate this because a lot of bugs are poison types. So, yo, Challenger, Bugsy's young, but this guy literally solves the problem right away. His knowledge, bugs, but I was about to be like, is Bugsy a boy or a girl? So to this day I didn't know, but his knowledge of bug Pokemon is for real. It's going to be tough without my advice. Let's see, bug Pokemon don't like fire. Flying type moves are super effective too, and so will psychic types against their poison. So, wow, Bugsy's a boy. Easy peasy, the lemons are all the squeezy. You want to see the leader? We come first. Okay, May. Is this a double battle? Is this the first double battle of Pokemon history? Question of the day. What is your most memorable double battle and why? Or, you know, if you are a later gen person, you know, even those triple 5 swarm battles, whatever they are. More than one Pokemon. What is your most memorable? And this is not a double battle. That is unfortunate. I'm calling Ember. That was for you, Hilo-san. I know you like my Kesha call-outs. I don't listen to Kesha, by the way. I just, I know that she's calling Timber. Because it's going down. Dude, Goopsy, how do you even hurt yourself? Would you, like, throw fire on your face and... Confused? No más. Gracias, senor. Gracias. Anyway, how are you all doing today? What the hell was my question of the day? The double battle thing. What's your most... That's a dumb one. If I can think of something else, it'll be on the screen, but if not, that's what's there. Good. I was like, don't poison me. I was about to say I was surprised we didn't one-shot that thing, but then I remember just how much special defense our little feats has, and I was like, never mind. That makes all the sense in the world. I need to move my lid around so I can use my left hand to drink my caramels. Super effective. Who would have thought? Don't have the right positioning. I also need to put a thing down so it doesn't make a ton of noise when I set it down. Goopsy! Bunch of special attack. Twins Amy and May were defeated game. Wait, do double battles even exist in this game, or is that Gen 3?
I don't know.
Back Pokemon are cool and tough. I'll prove to you. You don't have to. I 100% agree. For those of you that may be joining my channel recently or even with this project, in fact, you know what? That's a much better question of the day. What project of mine brought you to the channel? I'm going to assume a lot of you are going to say Radiata Stories, or the Pokemon Versus, or Chrono Cross, because those are kind of my biggest projects that I have. But I'm really curious, and I would love to see as much participation as possible. And yeah, this sounds like comment fishing, but this is a genuine curiosity of mine. I want to know what brings or what brought people to this channel, so I know what kind of theme to continue. Because obviously I'm going to keep doing Pac-Man, Pokemon. I'm obviously going to keep doing JRPGs and stuff. I actually have a really cool surprise for when this, well, I'm not sure if it's when this or when Breath of Fire 4 done, but probably this. Really cool surprise of something I always wanted to play since high school and never did, so gonna do it. Thank you, Telly, for getting me a PSP emulator. But I'm really curious what brought you in. So yeah, question of the day, which of my projects brought you to my channel that led you to subscribe to me? And if you're not subscribed and you're watching this, would you subscribe? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. It'd make it to where you get all the updates. Woo, Slowpoke, you're mighty. But my grown-up Pac-Man are pretty grown up. He's gonna have a Beedrill. But yeah, I'm really curious. So, and also, guys, come on, like and subscribe. You're already, what is this, 7 episodes in? That's not a grown-up Pokemon, but I am quite effective against this. By the way, that is my favorite Gen 1 bug type. Bite me. Not Parasect, but Paras. I typically like the non-evolved Pokemon more than the evolved forms, most commonly. And I just think Paras is... I love it. I love it. Let's also listen to this. Bug Pokemon evolve young, so they get stronger and that much faster. That is true, and they're really good early game. And if you're like me, you use them against Red in my bug run. Because that's what I was trying to get as. I've done a bug run, if you didn't know about that, to where it was Heart Gold. And I did it on stream, but it's all on YouTube, so you can watch it. And I beat the game with bug Pokemon, and it was awesome. It was really awesome. I'm trying to remember who our starter was. Go watch the video and find out. Now that's fucking clickbait if you haven't seen it. But seriously, it was a really good run. I'd say it's probably my most successful Pokemon stream to date, because there's so much hype around it. I've been talking about doing a bug run for years, since early in my channel, and so it was really exciting to finally do it. What, I'm supposed to look over here. What am I doing? I'm like, look over here. I gotta remember. Fury attack. Oh no, you're furious. But let me tell you about my day. So it started with, I do what's called office hours, which is a familiar sounding term, but for my grade as a kindergarten teacher, it often just means I'm hanging out with kids. Just they're telling me about stuff. Like, so my first one was a little boy who wanted to show me his coin collection. And so his grandpa shared his coin collection. I'm assuming he's passed, by the way they talked about it, but they didn't say it, and I'm not going to dig. So he showed me, like, these. I didn't even know that there was a penny that not only was it Lincoln's face, but also had JFK etched on it. And it talks about all these coincidences. Like, the person who shot Lincoln shot him in a theater, hid in a warehouse. The person that shot Kennedy hid in a warehouse and fled to a theater. Something like that. And all kinds of coincidences. And he was telling me about, you know, his Sacagawea coins, his Lewis and Clark coins, and all this stuff. And he's a bright kid. And so that was fun. That was about a little over half an hour. And then I met with a little girl who wanted to tell me about her superpowers. So I learned that she can fly. She can see invisible people. She stops invisible thieves that can also fly. And she'll poke them, and they'll fall out of the sky and die because they don't believe in God. Her words, not mine. I was just like... Wow. Carla. It's not her name, obviously. Changed her name. Smart guy. Big brain. So that was fun. And then last night, some of my students had been withdrawn. And nobody knew why. And so I contacted my manager. I was like, hey, what's going on? She's like, oh, well, they're not old enough. So I was like, cool. They've been here since August, so we can't just kick them out. So we worked with the principal and the vice president of the company to get them reinstated. So I had to do all kinds of, like, talking to parents, because it happened to 6 kids. 3 got reinstated, 3 did not. Hold on, though. I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug Pac-Man. My research is going to make me the authority on bug Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. I think we'll be fine. But So the way it works, out of the 6 that got withdrawn kind of without their say-so, the 3 that started back in term 1 got to come back. So we're like, hey, that's just not okay. But some of them did come into our school in January. And so because of how Arizona state law works, it's really weird, and a lot has to be done to get someone underage into kindergarten or into 1st grade, and their birthdays don't quite meet that mark. We're going to do everything we can for those that started with us in August, presuming they do well. And if not, we'll recommend them for kindergarten again. But for those that just came in on January, we're kind of saying, hey, we have to go by Colorado state law and really work with it. And we don't have enough evidence to really advocate for you at this point, unfortunately. Also, they've been very inactive students. Like, there are 50-something math assignments due already at this point. They had like 10 each. So you're not really participating in the school. You're treating it as something easy when it's actually quite the legitimate school. Quite the caseload. And really beneficial to those that take it seriously. So that was really tough. I had to have those tough conversations with parents. I had to say goodbye. I was like, can I talk to the kids though? And, say goodbye, because I'd actually bonded with 2 of them, which is tough to do online sometimes. Scyther. Oh, let's go back to Goopsie. So that was tough. And then our special ed teacher was like, hey, can we just talk? I need someone to vent to and bounce ideas off of, because she's having a real struggle with a parent. The student in question needs social emotional help, guidance, and another student needs academic help. So this really highly effective teacher that we have said, why don't I group them together? The one that's high academic but low social can help teach the academics to the girl, and the girl who's high social but low academic can help teach the social emotional side. And at this grade, the social emotional is more important, I promise. And so mom of the high academic boy started doing the I know better than you. And I'm sorry, but our special ed teacher has been a teacher of the year, which is a national thing. She has a 16-year success record. We're going to die. Oh! Wow. So she's amazing. And so I just had to sit there and basically let her know that, hey, everything you're doing I think is right. The only thing I think you've done wrong is compliment mom and make her feel like she just knows all of her shit when she doesn't. So it's come down to, I said, hey, I think you should get the head of special services and our principal, all of us and myself all together with mom to be like, hey, you need to either trust us as the professionals, the people with the degrees, the ones with the backing of science, the ones with experience and success behind us in this exact field, and trust us, or maybe move on to another place that you feel more comfortable, because we're not here to fight with people. We're here to help kids, and if a parent's going to get in the way of that and not allow us to help, that can be really detrimental. Anyway, Leader Bugsy was defeated. Whoa, amazing! You're an expert on Pokemon. I am. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge. 1,600 bucks. Hi, badge. This is my favorite badge in the game, too, because it's a ladybug. Do you know the benefits of the Hive badge? I don't. I assume it lets me cut things? If you have it, Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you, even traded ones. Pokemon that know cut will be able to use it outside of battle, too. Here, I also want you to have this. Is it Fury Cutter? Because I know Scyther used that on me. It is, yes! If you don't miss, it gets stronger every turn. The longer your battle goes, the better it gets. Isn't that great? I discovered it. Now, can Lil Feats learn that? Because she's bulky. So even though she's weak, that could, be quite beneficial. Tails has quite the unique learn set. So I could teach that to him as well. He also has the last TM, which might be our saving grace against Whitney, by the way. For everyone that's worried about Whitney, guys, it's probably going to be okay. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I'm going to mud attack shot that thing so its accuracy is balls, and hope that Lady Luck is on our side. And good, I'm recording. I thought I wasn't. Turn my volume down. I feel like I'm yelling louder because it's louder in my ears than it should be. So thank you guys for letting me vent. Hopefully that didn't come across as bitching too much, but you know what? It's been a really tough day, because then after all that, I'd do my 10 or so phone calls to families. I ended up doing 13. You know, some of those are just voicemails, some last 5 to 10 minutes, but one lasted 45 minutes, another one lasted an hour. So just headset on, not this one. If it was, I use a different headset for work, it's not nearly as comfortable. And you just get tired, because it's anyone that's worked with children. So Crystal, Patrick, you know it. Any parents out there, Platy's Puss, anyone that's been a teacher or a mentor, you know that it's mentally exhausting and emotionally exhausting to sit there and help people. Because it's a lot. It just is. But that's why we do it, because we want to be that help. We want to be that guidance that people need. Oh man, my boss is gonna be steaming. The Farfetch that cuts trees from charcoal took off on me. I can't go looking after here for Elix Forest, but it's too big, dark, and scary for me. I don't remember this puzzle. I think I do. Wah! So this one doesn't have sticks, right? It's just... Very nice. Very nice. It's just, like, get behind it, I think. And then that's this again. They did such a good job in Gen 2 of saying, hey, remember those mons you couldn't get till later typically in Gen 1? Well, here you go. Like that early Poliwag, that early Geodude, an early Venonat. Though I think in yellow you can get them on the side of the grass next to Nugget Bridge, but I don't know if that's a red and blue thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if it's in red or blue. I think there's a hidden item here. Is there not? Or is one of those... God! It's our little onion. Oddish, 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 oddish. Oh right, we learned Rock Throw. Very cool. So that's gonna be great against flying types. And you know, the 3 ice types that exist. Ah. Yeah, maybe one of the weekend people's there. Let me know that as well, to those of you in the know. Hoot. Hoot. You know that one time I said that Rock Throw would be really good against flying types? So, once I finished work, I walked upstairs and I was like, hey, Oates, I'm done. Would you mind if I just go record? And so here I am. I was like, I just want to play. I was like, do I play Pokemon or do I play Mario? And I'm like, well, Mario can go south because I'm really bad at it. So let's play Pokemon because I'm good at it. Moderately, but it's not a hard game. It's really the idea. I can just kick back, relax, and if I'm gonna spill the beans on my life, might as well do it on this project. Wow! Oh, so maybe just down again, but I thought that would go right. So I think Whitney's the next gym. She's the town after Elix, isn't she? Which means we'll have access to a Snubble. And I need to figure out if I want to use a Furret or a Snubble. I know for a fact that Snubble is stronger and has a better moveset, heavily in that it learns Bite, which gives it that moveset diversity. The downfall would be is that I already taught Mudshot to Tails. But again, I've never used a Snubble into Granbull. I know I had a Snubble for a little bit. RuPaul. because it was a boy Snubble and, you know, wore a dress. I was like, oh, hey, someone said RuPaul in the stream. I was like, sure. So I used it in a stream, but that didn't last long at all. So, you know, that doesn't really count as me using it. Ah, you hit the tree, you silly bird. So, but then there's also Miltank, and people keep saying, oh, Miltank's not forgotten because Whitney. Guys, a gym leader using it doesn't count. Then I couldn't have used Onyx because Brock. I couldn't use Goldeen because of Misty, so that doesn't count at all. And I don't count competitive. I know that Miltank was heavily used in competitive. The thing is, so is Chansey. So that's why I don't count that at all. Well, thanks a whole bunch. My boss Pokemon will obey me because I don't have a badge. Get it. My Farfetch. You found it for us, kid. Without it, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid. Now, how can I thank you? I know. Here, take this. Oh, crap. We have to teach TMs to somebody. Yeah, I know. It'll clear stuff. First rate in 10 years? I'm not spending 10 years with your ass. But I do think you can get a free charcoal off of him. What? There are Psyducks this early in the game? That's amazing. And we run into 2 in a row. Really wants to get his head cracked open with a rock. But, oh my gosh. Maybe I'll do a Gen 1 only, Gen 2 run someday and be like, get that early Venonat, get that early Polynite, get that early Psyduck. So if I come back here, are you back, sir? You are. You chased off Team Rocket and went to Elix Forest alone? That takes guts. I like that. Come train with us. I thought I was supposed to get a charcoal from you. I'm sorry, I forgot to thank you. This is, yes, charcoal made fire type Pokemon will be happy to hold it. Goopsie. I love it. I love it. So let's give Goopsie that charcoal. I believe in Gen 1, it's a 10% damage increase. And later it gets turned into a 20%. But you know, 10% is more than 0%. And if it's not holding anything to begin with, I might actually catch an HM Slave because I don't want to teach this to Tails. So do I have any balls? Let's get a couple and we'll catch an Oddish. I should be able to catch that without weakening it, or I can just oh, you can, oh god, I was about to say, oh, you can buy it. It's 980 bucks. It's bananas. And I do need more potions because I don't think I have any anymore. Get that many. Ooh, super potions? Heck yes, for the... Oh, nope. Let's get 3, just for safety. Let's make sure we have an escape rope for whenever we go back to the Ruins of Alph, because I want to try all the other places. I'll need Surf, and I think Strength. But... I don't know what it'll take to do those things. And don't tell me! Nobody tell me! But I'm really curious. Also, I really like this style of gameplay. I know I keep talking about what I like about the Generation Forgotten run, which I came up with. But it's that I can just kind of go through it without even needing to grind. It's nice. Like I've done a little bit of grinding, but you know, not much. And that's really nice. And I'm like, let me get up 5 levels. Just like, nah. I got this. So I need an Oddish. Oddish. Hey, Oddish, how you doing, my girl? How you doing? So I think it can survive attack. Yeah, let's go for a tackle. I think Swift is 40, and tackle is 35. That's evasion lower? Yes. We'll go for a Swift. I didn't realize it'd be that weak, but it is Lil Feats. I was like, don't get a crit, and we got a crit, but we are fine. Alright, so again, we're not going to use this Oddish, so not going to be added to the team. It is just going to be there to cut for us. Because I don't want to teach it to Tails. And to really hit home that we're not using it, I'm not even going to nickname it, which is the Big Nopesy. Sorry, now that I have Goopsy, I'm just like, I love that. Oddish. Now, if I were using an Oddish, I'd probably actually teach it that, because then it would have, a physical move outside of Absorb. Helix Forest Shrine. It's in honor of the Forest Protector. Isn't that Celebi? I don't know where, if any, of the hidden items are in Helix Forest. So if I miss any and they're worth coming back for, let me know. X-Tech. It's not bad. Not bad at all. And he's... Can Furret learn Headbutt? Oh, when I did my first playthrough of Soul Silver on the channel, my only one, I guess, Soul Silver, but when I did that, which was possibly my first Pokemon Let's Play, not quite sure. This is where I got a Pineco that I used. That was my first time ever using Pineco / Fortress, and loved it. What am I looking at? Okay, I was like, what am I recording at 30 FPS because this game's old? What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here, you try it too. I think in the remakes, he just teaches you the move to where multiple mons can learn it, so... Oh, Little Feats can too. So I'm not going to teach it right away, simply because if I decide to go with either Gramble or Miltank, they can likely learn it too. So I guess let me know, what is your preference, Tails, Gramble, or Miltank? And just say, make it a separate comment from the comment of the day. Why not pile on those numbers? Helps the algorithm. But in all seriousness, I'm really curious if there's a preference. Because I don't know. I don't know what I want. I want to use them all, but I can't do just that. I won't use more than one type of... I've lost, sorry. I don't know this. I believe this song is different than Gen 1's enough that I don't know it well enough. It's like a variant of it. What are my levels? Perfect. I love having Big Alpha. Don't sneak up on me like that, you frightened away Pokemon! Sorry. Catching the bugs, was he going for a Pineco? Ladybug versus Ladybug! I'm gonna go for a Supersonic. Just try, I guess. It's gonna do like what, 2 damage to itself if it hits itself. Oh! Well, I guess it also has a low physical defense. I mean, it was worth it, so it worked it. Put the thing down, flip it up, reversed it. You have no idea how fun that part. Put the thing down, flip it up, reverse it. It's like you feel it on your tongue. Thing down, flip it up. It's really fun. Try it. Come on, we'll do it together. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it up, reverse it. I believe in you guys. You can do it. I really hope some of you did that. Let me know if you did. If you had the... Did you have the guts? And when we talked about that, I'm not sure if it was this Let's Play or another one where I was like, remember back in the day when we were like, "Hey man, you don't got the you got the guts, man. You don't got the guts." You know, that was like the thing. And then eventually it was, "You ain't got no marbles, or you don't got balls for this, man." But you know, it started off innocent. You don't got the guts. How were the good old days? I hadn't seen that Pokemon before. I don't blame you for not seeing a Slugma before. They're apparently only native to Kanto. A lot of water. So Elix Forest here is so much different than it is in the remakes. Never mind. I'm thinking of the forest in Gen 3. I think I watched the Emerald Chestlock. And so that's why that forest is in my head. PokéTubers and Hey Ryan Let's Play have a wonderful Chestlock series. Check it out. Wait. Yeah, they started with Emerald, right? They did Gen 3. Or maybe, who did Gen 3? Was that Frank and Hoenn? I don't know. I think both. Both. Yeah, they both did it. Perilous Platypus and Hey Ryan Let's Play have an awesome Chestlock series. They have 2 so far, unless I'm miscounting. And then Frank and Hoenn, they obviously have their type lock. Try using this team. What did I miss? What, should give me stuff? Sweet scent. That's nice if I want to grind. Just. But this is where I can find Snubbles. This is where I do my training.
Yeah, no shit, dog.
Youngster Samuel. Okay, we're getting close to the daycare center. So this is where I need to know if when I pick up the egg, is picking up the egg when it decides what it hatches into? Because I know the special egg that has a higher chance of being a shiny in Crystal can be like a bunch of baby mons. And there's only one baby mon that I would use, which is Tyrogue. So if we can get a Tyrogue, I will do my best to make it turn into a Hitmontop. I've never used that mon, so that would be a perfect mon for the Generation Forgotten run. Not only are Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee completely ignored because of how god-awful they were until the special split, especially Hitmonchan. I guess Hitmonlee's kind of popular, but Chan is... The Hitmontop is a pain in the ass to get. Apparently the, attack and defense have to be the same upon level up, something like that, and I don't know how to do that. Big Alpha. Can you take on a Spearow? Like, I don't know if I can, like, grind it on my own. And if I'm unhappy with its stat gains, I can reset it and just level it again and maybe it get different stat gains. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's dependent upon what Pokemon I fight. Is that how the DV system works like EVs do? I don't know. And I've got to record the next episode and the one after before this even goes up. So, gosh, Sandshrew. Dude, you just wrecked that thing, Big Alpha. Go you little psychic boy. Oh, Sandshrew, you're so cute. What was our Sandshrew's name in the yellow Forgotten run? We didn't keep him for the Prickles. Made me think of pickles. Made me hungry. But we had one, and then I was like, you know what? I already had Milady, who was eventually a Nidoqueen, who I was like, okay, that's already going to be a ground type. And then I decided to use Onyx, who's also ground type, so I got rid of everyone for the sake of Onyx. And it did. It let us expand our team a bit more. But Milady and Prickles did some good work for a while. There was a long time where I was like, oh, if we had Prickles, we'd have Slash. Because, you know, Gary used Slash. What's the name of our rival? Is it Tim? I think it might be Tim. Oh, but we're done. What am I doing still playing? We're done with this episode. We beat the gym. We beat Elix Forest. I bitched and moaned about how hard my day was. And the question of the day was something. I had a lot of questions today, though. So if you guys are willing to answer them, I'd love it. I'd love to hear it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully my my venting didn't ruin it, but I know you guys are often very open to me expressing, you know, my life and things that can be difficult. So thank you for that understanding. What? I swear to God, Liz, if this is the wrong number again. Good evening, Oats. Okay, good. This is Liz. Are you awake? I answered. Listen, listen. Whoops. I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, I'll call you later. I'm going to regret giving her my number, aren't I? Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you've not already. And I will see you in the next episode of the Pokemon Crystal Forgotten Generation Run. Till next time. Bye-bye for now.